Career is a recruitment platform, the clear market leader in Turkey. Fatih, please present the platform.
Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about a transformation journey, how CareerNet has moved from being a traditional job board into an AI-driven HR solution company. But for those who are not familiar with CareerNet, very briefly, I'm going to introduce CareerNet, my company. CareerNet was founded in 1999, so this year we celebrate our 20th anniversary, and we serve candidates and employers in two different platforms. First one is CareerNet, our leader job board for 20 years, and the second one is İşin Olsun, the standalone application that we created to address blue-collar segments. And with these two platforms, we are the biggest online recruitment solution in Turkey, and we are the 16th biggest online recruitment company in the world. Each and every month, we get 35 million traffic in our platforms. 14 million job applications are made every month on our platform, and we gain nearly 300,000 new members every month. And in total, these two platforms host nearly 90,000 job posts. We have served 290,000 customers over the course of last 20 years. And the two platforms have nearly 27 million CVs. So you may ask, despite all these positive figures and numbers, why we have decided to move from a traditional job board to become an AI-driven HR solution company. In fact, there are several answers to that question, but first and foremost, we have an increasing unemployment ratio. Here you see our Turkey's unemployment ratio versus the OECD average, and we have an increasing ratio since 2012. And of course, these high unemployment ratio, coupled with other macro and microeconomic factors, resulted in three pain points in Turkish recruitment market. First of all, high unemployment ratio means an increasing number of job seekers, which means high number of applications, which means our clients, employers, get bombarded with thousands of CVs from candidates who are not always qualified for the job. The second pain point is, despite the high unemployment ratio, there are some micro segments in which we see shortage, like tech positions, IT positions. It's difficult to find a software developer or a data scientist. The third one is increasing blue-collar segment. This is the bottom end of the pyramid, as you see in the first triangle here. Yet, they are not using an online recruitment solution. Basically, they prefer traditional methods to find a job. So that's why we decided to move from being a traditional job board and become the provider of AI-driven HR solution. How we do that? We addressed each and every pain points with different solutions. We employ new technologies, basically artificial intelligence and machine learning, in order to address the unqualified job seekers problem. We introduced new services in order to address the shortage of high-impact candidates. And finally, we launched new products, new segments, in order to address growing number of blue-collar, undigitalized blue-collar segments. I'm going to explain each and every solution shortly. The first one is excess number of job seekers or unqualified candidates. In fact, here the solution is quite straightforward. In order to address these unqualified job seekers, we calculate a matching score, and we show this matching score to each applicant before they apply for a job. But remember, we have 14 million job applications per month, which means like every day we get 500,000 job applications on our platform. That's why we use artificial intelligence in order to accelerate this process. How? We have 3 processes. In a very nutshell, we first create adjacent job groups by looking at the characteristics of the jobs. And we create focused candidate groups, again, by looking at the skills of the candidates and also by looking at their past employment or searching history. And by looking at these 2 groups, we end up by having a single matching score, and we assign a matching score to each application. I know this sounds quite theoretical, and it's quite difficult to explain in a few minutes. Let me illustrate how UX looks like for our customers and for our candidates. On your left, you see the job seeker UX. This is in a very simply, we show the candidates if they are suitable for the job. Here, our lucky candidates get 95% matching score, which is quite high. In that case, we use strong CTA in order to urge them to apply for that job. And on your right, you see employer user experience. So the employers can sort, when they get all the applications, the employers can sort the applications based on the matching score. And also, if they want, they can check the criteria, why a candidate gets a high or a low matching score, which criteria we use during our computation. This also it's exposed to our clients. The second pain point is shortage of high-impact candidates. In some micro segments, as I said, it's difficult to find an eligible and suitable candidate. We have an AI-driven candidate finder. Again, we have 3 steps, but I want to underline, this is 100% automated, so nobody is involved in this process. First of all, the system detects if a specific job post gets less than 10 applications in the first 5 days, which is not acceptable for us, to just bringing on 10 candidates after 5 days. So we go to the second step. So the system, again, finds the suitable candidates by using AI algorithms from our CV database. And remember, we have 25 million CVs in our database. And finally, we send a short list to our company via an automated email. And this is the email that we send to the clients. We send on behalf of our sales agents. Sales agents do not know that we sent a mail on their behalf. But the idea here is to create new leads for our sales agents. So this is 100% automated process. A second solution to the same pain point is our express candidate service. You don't have time, you don't want to deal with this filtering process, or you don't want to wait for an email from CareerNet. In that case, we do all the processes on your behalf. So we publish the job post. We collect the applications. On top, we add more candidates from our CV database, again by using our AI technologies. And finally, we reach out passive seekers by using direct marketing tools. And we go to the third phase, which is interviewing. We either face-to-face interview the candidates, the shortlist, or we use our own video interview solutions to come up with few candidates that you can employ. And if you want, we can also do the placements on your behalf. And third, and the final pain points, the increasing number of blue-collar candidates. You may ask why blue collars do not use CareerNet as a solution. The answer is because they are different and they have distinct needs. First of all, location of the job is very critical because they don't want to pay for the commuting expenses. And second, speed is very critical because they don't have a saving account, so they want to find a job ASAP. We developed a product 2 years ago called İşin Olsun, our new baby. With İşin Olsun, the candidates can list jobs nearby them, in the vicinity of their house. They can call or text the employer, so this increases speed. And we don't ask them to fill a CV because, first of all, they don't have a CV. They just, have a profile. So we just ask them to create a profile in a single minute. So all the process is very fast. And the results are very encouraging. The application very well embraced by the market. In only 2 years, we get more than 3.5 million downloads, and 24 million applications were made on our platforms in 2 years. And we have, every month, we get 30,000 new job posts. So this is working quite well, and it's growing. So in just 10 minutes, I try to summarize our transformation journey. Thanks for your time, and thanks for your attention.